It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Don Sutton. What do we need to know here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
So up now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike. 1-1.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hayward makes the catch, and there's one down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit.
Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz batting second in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Bunting for a hit. Lawler tossed to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Check swing, no appeal.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Brian Reynolds here. Fought off foul. That one pushed foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Rushing. Long run into the gap. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fastball for a strike. Just missed. Outside. And that's ball 3. And strike 2.
Full count.
And now he steps off the rubber. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Musial. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That's
ball.
Inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well struck, right field. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Shohei Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike. 1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Max Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's outside. And 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Musial tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the third out of the inning. Top of the second. So up now for Chicago, Stan Musial. Sutton back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to center. Mays on his horse. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hard hit to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And here is Larry Walker. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one back. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. And ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Rushing.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's down and away. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Willie Mays stands in now and watches strike one. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double. One out, runner at second. Ethan Salas will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball,
runner at second
no
here, one gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field. On to the third inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Adames the throw to first. And one away in the top of the third. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything. well as you could possibly ask.
Nabs it, and that is that. Back here in the desert, now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside low, 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Adios, pelota. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. Here's Jason Hayward, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. Cut on and lifted in the air. Junior brings it in. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Near the fence. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down now, and here is Willie Adames. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get Adames for the out. An acrobatic. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Stan Musial. Mays on the move. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over.
Oh, that got him.
That hit him.
Larry Walker, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into the outfield, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swanson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That just misses, and it's 2-2. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherhold. Golden opportunity right here. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ryan Braun.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. And we're back. Max Muncy at the dish. There's a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swung on, belted. Reynolds ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Dalton rushing. He's 0 for 1. Rip towards third. Throw over to Musial. 2 away. Willie Mays digging in now. Doubled in his first AB. Right side. Mazeroski throw on to first. Mays retired at first. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ken Griffey Jr. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Sammy Sosa.
Number 21, Sammy.
Inside, almost got him. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for Chicago, Elly De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. And that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
Mays has it sized up, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-2. Stan Musial now at the plate. 1 for 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Musial around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Swanson digs in. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. Simmons at second with 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at Chase Field, and here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Jackson Merrill stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one outside. Ball one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And another ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ground ball right side. Throw over to Musial. 2 up, 2 down. Jordan Lawler will hit next. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of
Ryan Hudson gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So digging in, Bill Mazeroski entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ferris back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Cubs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Got him swinging. And here is Sosa to the plate.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Willie Mays makes the play. 2 down. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Shohei. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He hammers one out to center. It's 7-3. And here is Willie Adames. That one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point. All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Muncy at the plate and takes high there. Runner at first with no outs here.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. Digging in, Dalton rushing.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. 2-1. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Will Ryan Presley on to pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the zone, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Ethan Salas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
And a foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sosa sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Hauls it in for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Hayward. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Stan Musial. First pitch misses. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And it remains 2-2. And that one upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Ted Simmons in the dirt. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Rushing makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Fought off foul. Left field. Reynolds gets under it. And there's one down. Next to hit for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Presley, in his 12th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball outside.
And that one is in for a strike.
Full count.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Lee Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1. And it's strike two.
1-2.
Check on the runner. Lawler dives back in safely. The next offering misses. And that's ball two.
That's a really good take.
Runner on the go. In the air out towards right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And it's a one-run game.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Adames, the next to hit, takes high for ball one.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The tying run is 90 feet away.
2-2.
And that one way outside. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground, Swanson throws to first in time, and they get Adames for the out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the DH, Larry Walker. Pitch misses inside, ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's down and in. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And there's a foul ball. Center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's one away. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 64.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Whips it to first.
He's out.
And Swanson is set down. 2 down, base is empty. Bill Mazeroski, the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Hayward under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in the desert. To the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Max Muncy. Raleigh Fingers will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Dalton rushing.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Pitch misses. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Mazeroski tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Next to hit, Willie Mays.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That one missing inside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs and outside.
Rio.
There's the strike, 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very
So they turn to their closer, Rob Dibble. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Sammy Sosa. Kelly back to work. That one the other way. Merrill. One up, one down. So up now for Chicago, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 4 with a double.
Number 66.
And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Toss to Muncy, and Tucker is retired. And the inning is over. Bottom 9, and now Jackson Merrill.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance. Foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. Lawler digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Helsley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 strike.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And really fouls one back. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. And the next pitch is way outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job of driving that run from third.
Muncy digs in. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfield. Brian Reynolds. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hayward squeezes it. One away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stan Musial, the next Cub to hit. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab, and there's two down. Now the Cubs catcher, Ted Simmons. Known for his late inning heroics.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Just a huge at bat right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Walker in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pinch hitter coming on, William Contreras. Looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Fouled off. He was late. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, two down. And here in extra innings. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. This one in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Hayward makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here. On the mound now, Hunter Green.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2-2.
Ball. Two strikes.
So the tying run at second. That one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
One ball.
No
strike.
advance. Good job behind the dish. And he pops up the bunt. And that is a big first out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Stepping in, Ethan Salas. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.